Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, and I'm back this time with my review of the Batman Arkham Asylum Series 2 Zsasz figure. Now get a good look at this bad boy here in the packaging. Of course, I think this is the first figure we've ever gotten of Victor Zsasz. Of course, a very big serial killer in the Batman continuity. And he looks incredible here in the packaging. He comes with 2 blades and his base, which are his only accessories. The sculpt on that guy already looks fantastic. On the back of the packaging here, you can see Bane, armored Batman, himself, and Poison Ivy. And down here, there's no real read-up about Zsasz. He's just a read-up about the Batman Arkham Asylum video game in general. So all you really need to know about Victor Zsasz is he's a serial killer, and every time he kills someone, he cuts himself to mark the kill. But that being said, amazing-looking figure. Let's open him up. And here we have Zsasz out of packaging. Now, I've got him off his base just because I'm having the same kind of deal I did with the Scarecrow from Series 1, which is, he pegs on just fine, but it's hard to get him flat-footed. Not impossible, it just kind of ends up being a little bit awkward. I mean, even here, his foot is off the ground. And he stands just fine without his base, so I do believe I'll keep him off of it, at least when I pose him. Now, let's get him posed here. I do believe these little chains they've got dangling from each one of his wrist is actual metal, because I'm hearing a little jingle as I move him about, which is a really nice little touch to see. So let's actually get him standing here. We'll go on to his sculpt, because they've done a really good job on his sculpt. He's got that absolutely demented face sculpt. And you can see some of the scars on his forehead, and then I believe those are supposed to be tattoos of knives on his head and back. But as you can see, there's all sorts of scarring on him, and those are all raised. Those aren't just painted on; they're in the sculpt, which is really nice. They've done really good jobs on these shackles. The knives, I was surprised. I think they could have done a little bit more on. I mean, there's some tiny chips and edging on each blade, but nothing really fantastic. But down here, you can see the scarring just continues all throughout the figure, which is really nice. So let's zoom back out here. So other than the sculpt, as far as his articulation, he does 360 at the head, although it's a tad stiff, as well as goes up and down. His arms are on a ball joint. They do a full 360, go out. He spins at the bicep, no elbow articulation, and he spins at the wrist, no main abdomen articulation. He does a full 360 at the waist. He spins at the leg, well, up here, right at the pants, really. And that appears to be, well, no, I take it back. His legs also go forward and back. Very slightly, though. I was surprised. I didn't notice that. But, yeah, just all around, they've just outdone. I mean, each Arkham City figure just is amazing. I mean, Arkham Asylum. I really want Arkham City figures, but those are going to be a while. Although they do have a line coming out. So, Zsasz, this base problem doesn't bother me at all. Once again, I mean, it's like with Scarecrow. I worked with him until I eventually found a pose where his foot was flat on the ground. It's great to finally have one of Batman's lesser-known villains get a figure to put in our Batman collection. I mean, this guy is just an amazing sculpt. He's creepy-looking, and I just can't... I mean, I really hope he shows back up in Arkham City, because in Arkham Asylum, he's just kind of a reoccurring minor villain. You show up, bam, one punch, he's out. But that being said, this guy cost me $17.99 at my local comic book shop. He's running you about that price on eBay. eBay and Amazon, so I would definitely recommend picking up. Quick size comparison. Here is Arkham Asylum Batman. So you can see at the crouch Zsasz is at, not to mention he's also a pretty small guy. He's kind of a smaller figure, but I think that definitely gives him a little more character. So that being said, this is definitely a pickup in my book, and this is JTrain997 saying I'll see you soon, YouTube.